If you see people walking around getting really angry at their phones, maybe because of this news, a lot of BMW fans, I mean, you know, guys that wear the BMW jackets and the caps and, you know, they drive BMWs and they stick the fake badges on the back to pretend they've got the sports version when they don't really. You know, those kind of guys. Well, apparently they're really mad because BMW have said that their oldest factory that they have in Germany, it's basically a tradition. It's kind of a place where BMW fans say they feel like it's part of the heritage of the company. BMW said that that factory will no longer make internal combustion engine vehicles. It now makes only electric cars. Fans are, well, they're having major stress reactions, I've heard. Can't say I've seen this myself, but I wouldn't be surprised. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. In Germany, there's definitely been a bit of a kickback. A lot of people in Germany are getting apparently a bit angry. This happened to Mercedes as well. When Mercedes said that they would be electric only in 2030 across all of Europe, there was a huge uproar. The same sort of thing is happening now to BMW. BMW has said that they will invest billions of dollars in electric vehicle technology to try to catch up to Tesla. Fans aren't happy about that either, as you can imagine. BMW's iconic Munich production manufacture only electric cars beginning in 2027. The brand will use the plant to produce its new class sedan in 2026 before transforming into the first plant BMW's network to solely produce electric cars. BMW thinks if it has an entire enormous factory that makes only EVs, it can make them at a cheaper price, speed up production, things that are, I would say, fairly obvious to us people who follow the industry. Anyway, they said we're investing $1 billion here in this particular factory and will produce exclusively all electric vehicles in our parent plant from the end of 2027. So that was BMW's board of management making that disclosure. This is BMW's biggest plant, I believe, in Germany. And as you can see, they already make electric cars there, but they are basically getting rid of the internal combustion engine section, but at a cost of $1 billion. So for those people who say, oh, it's easy to transform a company, there's a lot of people saying this. It's easy to just simply move away from internal combustion to electric cars. I mean, it's BMW. They've been making cars for how many years? For what, 80 years or something? Actually, it's going to cost them $1 billion, and that's only for half the factory to change. The other half's already changed, so it's actually quite expensive to do this. Last year alone, 6 all-electric models went into production, said BMW. At the same time, we also set a production record, proving that we are simultaneously able to both deliver and shape the future in our production network. According to Peter Weber, director of BMW Group plant Munich, the factory is currently responsible for producing around 1,000 electric cars per day and 1,000 internal combustion engine vehicles per day as well. As of today, it's undergoing construction at large sites in preparation for its new class electric vehicles in 2026 and after that as well. The Munich plant, though, has seen electrified vehicles coming off its production line, including the first plug-in hybrid models of the BMW 3 Series in 2015. The plant later started all-electric vehicle production of the i4 in 2021. Currently, the plant manufactures the 3 Series, including the Touring, plug-in hybrids, and the M3. So here's some of the uproar. People saying, is the M3 only going to be electric as of 2026? And BMW, they won't say. They haven't responded to these questions. Now you get to see why all these people are so worked up and so emotional, because the M3 is the iconic BMW. People love the M3. I don't know how many people love the M3 anymore, but people do. And they're saying, well, does that mean it's the end of the M3? And I'd say, yes. The internal combustion engine version, anyway. The 4 Series, Grand Coupe, and the i4 also continue to be manufactured at that factory. The plant has been producing combustion-powered vehicles since 1951, 73 years ago, with the launch of the BMW 501. Engines are no longer manufactured in Munich, with production moved to Britain and Austria. So what's happened to all these people who worked building engines for BMW? Well, 1,200 employees from the plant who previously worked in internal combustion engine production have been trained for different projects in Munich or taken up employment in other BMW locations or simply been fired because, yeah, an electric vehicle takeover has clearly happened at this plant. And BMW have sold a lot more EVs, a huge percentage more EVs in 2023 versus what they did in 2022. And clearly that means that their internal combustion engines are no longer needed for a significant number of their cars. Outside of Munich, BMW will focus on producing new class vehicles in Debrecen, Hungary, before also building them in China and Mexico. So BMW are moving a lot of production for their vehicles to China and Mexico. Mexico will be for North America, for the United States. China, well, that will be for numerous countries. If you're in Australia and you're trying to go on, like people say this, oh, I just bought a BMW and it's so much better than Tesla because it's not made in China. Actually, you want to double check on that. Some BMW EVs are actually made in China, just sold in other countries outside of China. That's the plan for the German automotive industry in the future. Thank you for watching.